Not every offer deserves access to your energy. Greetings and blessings, my butterflies. Welcome in, my earth signs. This is going to be your money mindset reading. I appreciate you all for being here. If you resonate with these messages, remember these messages are always potential. So if you don't resonate, leave them here. But if you do, please leave me a like, share the video, or subscribe to the channel so you can receive messages in the future. I would definitely appreciate my earth signs. I want us to be on the same page and have the understanding that wherever you are desiring to have expansion, whether that's in your career or in money matters, it all begins with you having your mindset, having the appropriate mindset intact. So, and I also want us to be mindful that money isn't just, physical. Money is also where you spend your time. It's where you pay attention, what you pay attention to. It's what, why, or how you are investing your time or your energy. It's all energetic currency, my butterflies. Just keep that in mind as we go through these energies that we're going to talk about for today. My earth sign starting your reading is very earth coded. It's very earthly. Very a lot of earth energy here. Starting your reading off, we have the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck. Also, happy birthday to my Taurus, any of my Taurus butterflies. Early birthday, late birthday, whatever you celebrate. You're still in your birthday season. I hope you had a great birthday season. That your new year was blessed. That it showed you the if it's not it wasn't full of abundance. I hope that it shows you where you need to be focusing your attention on abundance. And this reading is going to help you with that if you're needing, my butterflies. But with this Knight of Pentacles energy, the Knight of Pentacles energy is all about discipline. This Knight is very, very disciplined. That's when he's slow because he's disciplined, he's steady, he's methodical, practical. This energy is focused on getting those long term results. And even though I'm saying he, it's a masculine energy. So, it doesn't mean that it's about a guy or a man. It's the authoritative energy within you. So currently, that's where your focusing is. So currently, you feel committed to building something stable. Even if it takes time to get there, you're committed to building something stable, something that can last. So this is not impulsive energy. This is slow growth, consistency. This is responsibility and trying to do things the right way. But this Knight, sometimes, it can also, become very, overly cautious, stuck in routines, resistant to change. This Knight could also be disconnected from joy because the focus is on, repeating patterns or moving too slow as a form of personal security. So while there may be a foundation around you, my earth signs, there's still a need, a focus. There's still a focus on working hard for this type of emotional stability. But you may be in a position right now with this being in your current energy, you may be in a position of asking yourself, am I being truly emotionally fulfilled in this position? And what's shifting for you, my butterflies? We have the energy of the Four of Pentacles. This is about holding on tightly to something out of an energy of security. This could be an energy of protection. you know, you could be fearing losing something, so you feel like you got to hold on to it. This could be about you being financially guarded and emotionally guarded as well. Because this energy is being clarified by the energy of love bomb. That's where the emotions come in at. So this feeling like you, my earth signs, you're beginning to recognize that not everything that looks supportive or abundant is genuinely healthy for you. And this isn't about somebody doing you wrong or anything like that. Thank you, Spirit, for saying this to me. This isn't about someone doing you wrong or someone being malicious or having malicious intent. It's just sometimes certain things are not aligned with us. Certain things are not on the same path towards growth that we need to be on. Sometimes we are past where they are in their journey, and that makes it misaligned. Sometimes we may need to, and just be honest with yourself, my butterfly. Sometimes we may need to catch up to a particular part of the journey that they're in, and we're not there yet. But either way, it's misaligned. Either way, it's not beneficial for this part of the journey that you are currently in right now. So I feel like this energy, my butterflies, is spirit showing you. Spirit is showing me, not you, because you are in the energy of learning. You're in the energy, of being disciplined and learning how to, be cautious and take those necessary steps that that can put you in energies where you can have something abundant for you in the long term. But you are learning that the difference between what's genuine support and what controlling energy is. Because sometimes controlling energy can be disguised as care. It can be disguised as somebody acting like they care about you or wants your best interest when they're really trying to control a narrative. So that's where this energy is shifting for you. Because the Four of Pentacles energy, this energy often is protective, but it's protective out of fear of something though. And this love bombing energy, it's about creating emotional confusion that makes people hold on tighter. So this shift is happening around your discernment, around the places where you may need to enact boundaries or stand firm on your boundaries. This is happening around where you're needing or have gained some type of emotional clarity around the investments where you're putting your time and energy and trust into things. And in the area where the hidden blockages are, where your blind spots are, this is the energy of the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about walking away. This is about emotional detachment, leaving behind what no longer fulfills you in search of something greater. But this energy is in the blockage position, in the blind spot position. So this is saying that, my earth signs, you may be physically moving forward while emotionally still lingering on something though. And that lingering is being clarified by the clarifying energy here, but it just says unfollow equals self-care. This energy says you can't heal while stalking his Instagram. This energy is about obsession, comparison, and freedom. So this does not have to mean an ex romantic, because this is a financial reading. So this is about where you're investing your time. So if you're investing your time in a situation that has already ended for you, then yes, this is what this will be applying to. But if you're this could be about you Comparing yourselves to others financially. You know, watching them, keeping up with what they got going on. This could be about you obsessing over, old failures. When it says you can't heal while stalking his Instagram, because this could be, you mean you can't heal while still stalking and replaying what has already happened. This could be about watching people, you know, like I said, keeping up what they're doing or who they used to be. Keep or when I say who they used to be, you may be viewing them from the lens, from the perspective of who they used to be, and we're all evolving, we're all growing. Because like I said, this Knight of Pentacles energy can sometimes get stuck in the past by being too cautious, by wanting to be too routine. This could be about you revisiting old experiences, old jobs, old ways of making money, old ways of making yourself feel, secure and fulfilled in your environment. So this message is here saying that you can't, you can't fully grow while you're still emotionally tethered to what you've already outgrew. And I don't say that lightly, my earth signs. It may be a lot to embrace. There may be a lot to take on. That you have outgrew something. Something is not caught up to where you are. And you being in the energy of trying to be diligent and patient and, power through. I, I picked up that energy before, the energy of you powering through, being persistent. I picked up that energy before in your readings, earth signs. In the energy, we're going to move on to the position where spirit is giving you advice. We have learning to love myself as your advice. This energy says, I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strength. I realize that I am a being of light and I allow myself to shine. My earth sign, this is the medicine. This is the antidote for holding on to situations that you need to walk away from. This is the antidote. You do this by loving yourself. Because underneath all that guardedness, that attachment, that overprotection, there's a lesson in self-worth here. So my earth sign spirit is asking you to stop measuring your worth through your productivity, how well you can do something or how much you can do something. Stop clinging to what is draining you, what is already taking every bit of your focus, your time, your energy. Remove the honor from that. Don't cling to that anymore. Stop confusing security with emotional fulfillment. Just because something is dependable, just because it's available, thank you, Spirit, because that's the word I'm hearing. Just because something is available for you, my earth signs, doesn't mean that it has the same availability or capability to emotionally fulfill you. Self love, it means boundary. It means emotional honesty. It means trusting ourselves. It means that we allow that soft, nurturing Queen of Pentacles energy to happen alongside that King of Pentacles energy of discipline. This Knight of Pentacles. The night is the night that this is the, even though this is the slowest new moving night, this is the night that can actually get the job done. My earth signs, you already naturally know how it feels to work hard. But sometimes you struggle with receiving gently. Sometimes you struggle with allowing what the space for you to receive things without having to put in so much hard work, without having to overgive yourself. You have that ability, that energy available to you around you in the current moment. Something, so there's an investment for you already in your current energy that is given to you without all of the work that you're having to put into another situation, my earth signs. You'll know whatever that is for you. Spirit is telling me to say that you'll know whatever that is for you. But there's another situation already that has potential. Yes, it may be a slow process. Yes, it may, need time to grow. But it has the potential to get the job done. Just trust in it. And in your best possible outcome energy, we have the energy of the tree. And this energy is about financial growth coming to fruition. This is about abundance. This career is associated with outdoor jobs, family businesses, or stability. So this is amazing, my earth signs. Because this already perfectly matches your energy. This is earthly energy with it being the tree. It's already yours. This is about rooted abundance, generational stability, long term growth. This energy is about sustainable success, prosperity that is grounded. Even though something may be slow growing, it still means it's lasting. It still has the abundance to be something that's lasting. And honestly, that's what you all are built for, my earth signs. That's your energy all day long. So once you emotionally release, what drains you, that abundance for you can finally grow uninterrupted. My earth signs, I hope these energies have helped you to make the best possible decisions for your highest good. I appreciate you always for being here. Always remember that it's a privilege for me to be here to do this for all of us, to be of service. Because my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your metamorphosis, butterflies. And until next time, you all have a blessed, loved, and safe rest of your day.